Well, I thought it was a good performance today by our team. Obviously, the conditions weren't perfect, but I thought that, the field held up great. It's a terrific facility here to play in. I think the Guatemalan team gave us a real good game, and they were tough to break down. They defended well in the early going. We had some good goal-scoring opportunities that we failed on early in the game, and we struggled a little bit. And the first goal by Ben Olsen was a terrific individual effort, as well as a big goal psychologically in the game. And then certainly the second goal by Ching right at the end of the half basically put the game away. And I thought second half, as fatigue set in for the Guatemalan team, we were able to dominate the game over the last 30 minutes. But overall, a good performance. I'm pleased with this 6-7 week camp. We had to have 3 wins and a draw to get our domestic players back into the swing of things. Just a bunch of good performances today, and as well as over the previous 3 games. So I'm real pleased. It's going to help me try to evaluate all of our players, as well as to try to formulate a roster that makes sense for the World Cup. Yes.
Coach, can you talk a little about Eddie Johnson, especially coming back from all the injuries and his goal today?
I thought he played well. He looked pretty confident out there today. He's had a really tough go at it, obviously, over the last 7-8 months, fighting that turf toe, and now that's behind him. He had a little bit of an injury he suffered in the Canada game, and it's taken him 3 weeks to get himself back on the field again. But I think you see today, he's a player with a great upside, and we're certainly going to try to move him as best we can and put him in position to compete for the World Cup roster as well. Brad wasn't tested too much, but I thought he looked pretty confident back there, and it was pretty solid for the most part. Rolf was dangerous throughout the game. Maybe could have been a little bit better getting a goal for himself, but I think he was very mobile and difficult to play against, and was a bit of a handful for the Guatemalan back line. So for his first international game where he started and played 80-some-odd minutes, it was a good performance.
What difference should Brazilian fans expect from the American team in relation to 2002, now going to Germany? In terms of the way you play or the maturity of the team?
Well, I would tell you, I'm pretty sure the Brazilian fans could care less about the U.S. team as a starting point. I think they're more concerned with their team and winning a World Cup. I think anyone that follows the U.S. team we're just getting better, and I think we want to continue to make progress with our national team, and I think we're doing that. And obviously, the World Cup will tell what kind of progress we make. So certainly, that'll be the stage in which the critics will come out and make a decision on where we are.